Going on, everybody? It's Alan Thomas, aka Shadow Assassins, and today I'm drawing the big dog, Roman Reigns. That is my drawing for the day, and as you can see, I'm getting right into it. Starting this drawing off with his hair, sort of have it fading in the wind almost, and going from his hair and getting the detail of his head and face down pat, and then from that I focus on his vest. For the purposes of this actual drawing, I'm going to be drawing him doing the Superman punch. I might as well draw Roman Reigns doing what he does often. And just getting the little details in on his vest. The little, I don't know what you would call those, side bars or whatever. I don't know what those things are on this bulletproof vest there. Never mind, I was about to say something really stupid, but I'll leave that alone. Anyways, going into muscle detail now. And getting the outline of his fist in. As I've said on many of my sort of drawings, I like to use the magic wand tool, so going ahead and blocking in the arm and then drawing around that so I don't mess up sort of helps me out. And now working on the other arm, so I'm getting the extra part of the flying arm for the Superman punch. Getting the detail and getting pretty frustrated drawing this, which is why I went to the pen tool. Don't know why my just drawing was off using a tablet, so I have quite a few moments where I went back to the pen tool. Trying to get out of the habit of doing that as much, but whatever. You can still see the overall gist of drawing itself. So then went ahead and get his hand in there. And now we're going to work on his cargo pants, well the belt and then his cargo pants. I guess Roman Reigns' utility belt. The more I was actually drawing this picture, the more I started to think to myself that maybe he is supposed to be a superhero. I've never seen a wrestler actually dress like this in my life. And from there, got the cargo pants in and his shoes, getting the detail in on his pants. I'm picking at Roman Reigns a lot, but I'm a Roman fan. I don't care. I wonder if I'm just going to get a bunch of thumbs down for even saying that in the video, the way people are nowadays. But in any event, I'm getting the logo in, the little Spider-Man logo that he has on his chest. And I'm not sure how I did this logo, because I did his, by the way, this particular drawing, I had just a quick sketch that I did a couple days ago as a reference. If you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, at Shadow Assassins on Instagram, check it out. But I did a sketch of Roman Reigns, and that's kind of the basis. I did a 5-minute sketch and just didn't upload it to my channel, and that was the basis for this drawing that you see here right now. So because of that, I'm not sure how that actual logo in the center really came out, but I think overall it's okay. I wasn't looking at an actual picture of Roman Reigns to do the sketch until after I finished it, and I went back and looked at a picture of him to get more detail in. I think I got the vest in down packed. I hope I did anyways. But this is like just the easy caricature of Roman Reigns, just to give people an idea of how to draw him. So to continue from here, now I'm filling in colors in his vest and pants. It's all black pretty much. Sort of simple coloring, just like my Brock Lesnar painting. And now getting his skin in. So coloring the skin. I'll go back because that's a dark color. Okay. And got Roman Reigns' skin blocked out and getting the detail in on his vest. I'm also going to go back and sort of hint at his tattoos towards the end. I'm not going to fully flesh out the tattoos like I would a regular painting. If you try to draw Roman Reigns on your own, you can fill out all that detail and stuff if you want to, and just use his tattoos as a reference. Actually, because it's so meticulous drawing his tattoos, it's a reason why I don't draw Roman all the time. Roman and Randy Orton are two people that is very intricate doing their tattoos just because there's so much going on. And CM Punk too, by the way. We're blocking in the color on the center of his logo. Alright. Blocking in the color on his logo and the nail in the center. I guess I should have drew with the new Superman Punch logo in the center of the logo, but whatever. I guess the Superman Punch that's replacing the actual nail that's in the vest. But anyways, the extra parts on the side there, and I have his color blocked out now. So I'm locking my layers. Not saving, by the way. And so if you're watching this and you're drawing any picture, I don't care what it is, make sure you save often. Um, so now I have a new layer. I also haven't named anything. This is horrible practice. Do as I say and not as I do. But anyways, now I'm starting to get shading in, just doing dark shading. I'm not sure how much of this is even going to show up in the actual video, simply because it's basically shading black on like dark gray. So I'm not sure how much is going to show up. I hope it does. But pretty much what I like to do is, as I've said on my Brock Lesnar speed paint and some of my other ones, I take a brush with a low opacity of about 20 to 25, and I sort of do the outline of the paintings. And after I get that down packed, then I turn the brush opacity down even lower, between about 15 to 20, and then as you can see right now, I do some of the heavier shading. Just makes it easier for me to not have to go back and forth blocking out the same areas with shading. It just simplifies it for me. You can go ahead and shade your pictures any way that you want to. And for highlights, we'll get to that in a second, but I pretty much use the same train of thought. I just turn the opacity down to about somewhere between like 5 and 10 and do the highlights, only because I don't want the white completely overpowering the picture, unless I intentionally want like really intense shadows and highlights. So yeah, so now we're going ahead and get the shading in on his arms and getting the hands blocked in, shading on the thumb, and going back and getting detail in on his face. So shading the areas of his face, getting around the eyes, and small little details around the mouth and nose, and underneath his lips, getting small little areas around his eyes, shading in the neck area. I'm pretty much done there. And now I'm going to start doing highlights. So as I said earlier, I turned the opacity to about somewhere between 5 and 10, and just started shading in on his arms. And I'm highlighting the like upper left part of his arm, because I guess that's where the light source in this picture is shining down on him from. That's just why I chose it. Like I said, if you paint your own pictures, you'll have your light source in your own areas, excuse me. It'll just give you somewhat of a guide. That's pretty much all these drawings are for, is just to give you a guide on your own pictures if you choose to draw them. So, and now I'm doing more lighting on the arms and a little bit on the vest. Just a little bit of highlight on the center, the logo or shield logo, whatever you want to call that, on the center. I just keep calling it the Spider-Man emblem. That's what it looks like to me. And now getting slight detail of highlights on the pants, and going back and doing a little bit more on the shoes, not getting too crazy with the highlights here. Going back on the other shoe and getting a little bit on the back end there. And now just little stuff that I may have missed, like his glove, and touching that up. And now what I'm going to go back and do is just hint at his tattoo, and just use like a really sort of bland green, or a desaturated green in a sense, and just painted areas of his arm to hint at the tattoo where the light sort of isn't shining on it, so you'd be able to see it. Like I said, I wasn't going too in depth on the tattoos here. I just wanted to be able to block something nice into the picture itself. And there you have it. There's Roman Reigns, and I hope this helped somebody out there. If it helped at least one person, that's all that I'm aiming to do. So, yep, there we go. That's Roman Reigns. And I hope you watch some of my other speed paintings and look at some of my artwork on my channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all later. I'm out.